Right, good morning, you guys. So I'm going to start off my speech with an open-ended question. It's not something that you need to answer out loud or anything, just kind of something to set your mind on what I'm going to be talking about. So I'm just kind of curious if any of you guys have ever felt just a crazy amount of stress, something where you feel like you can't handle it, or maybe not even so much of like an extreme stress, but maybe little types of stress throughout your day. I'm pretty sure you all have, because giving this speech is pretty stressful in itself, and we've all been up here. But so the thing that I'm going to be talking today about is the 7 chakras, and that's a form of meditation. According to a study done at the University of Illinois in Carbondale, through the Department of General Health and Psychology in 2012, there was a study done on students with self-reported anxiety that showed that meditation can lower levels of stress and depression. And so you should listen to me because it's been proven, and also, it's also a form of stress relief that maybe would be helpful to all of you guys to try out. So I'm going to be talking about the 7 chakras. The first thing I'm going to be talking about today is just kind of like what the chakra is, the history behind it and where it started. The second thing I'm going to be talking about is the 3 lower chakras as well as the middle chakra. And that kind of leads into the third topic, which is the 3 higher chakras. So the first thing I'm going to be talking to you today about is where the chakras came from. So chakra, kind of a weird word. It's kind of hard to spell too, but it's basically what a chakra is a point where energy is gathered into like concentration. It's kind of like a point where Hindus and Buddhists believe that we should concentrate on these certain aspects in life in order to kind of create a more well-rounded person. And so in our body, like from a biological standpoint, in our body we have over 100 plexuses. And a plexus is a place where nerves gather together and create just kind of like a little energy bundle. And it was in the school, the Tantra School of Yoga in India, where the 7 main plexuses in our body were founded. And with the 7 main plexuses ranging from the bottom of your hips to the top of your head, yogis in India at their school connected 7 of their main chakras with these 7 plexuses in our body. And that's kind of where the number 7 came about. And yeah, so I think that's a pretty good background on, the interestingness of it. The second thing I'm going to be talking to you today about is the 3 lower chakras as well as the middle chakra. So the first chakra is called your root chakra. This one's located right at the base of your hips. And biologically, it's associated with the reproductive glands. And this one is kind of just all about being grounded in where you're at in the moment, financially, physically, geographically, just kind of like meditating on being okay with wherever you're at. The second one is called the sacral chakra, and this one's located right below your navel, and it's associated with the pancreas gland. It's associated with the adrenal gland. And this one is all about how you feel about yourself, self-worth and confidence, a lot about just you. And the third one is called your solar plexus chakra, and this one's right above your navel, and that's the one that's located, that's biologically associated with your pancreas gland. And this one's all about your thoughts and perceptions on different things in the world, just how you view things, and and this kind of leads into the 4th chakra, which is your heart chakra. It's located right in the center of your chest, like right where your heart's at, and it's associated with the immune system. And this one's all about it's like a legit bridge, because it's relating the 3 lower chakras to the 3 higher chakras. It's bridging between like self-love, and then it's also bridging into like how you appreciate others around you, whether it's a relationship or a friendship or just a random person you meet. Which brings me into the third topic that I want to talk to you guys about, which is the 3 higher chakras. The first higher chakra, which is actually the fifth chakra, I know this gets a little confusing, but the fifth chakra is your throat chakra, and this one's located just right at the base of your neck. And it's associated with the thyroid gland. This one's all about communication, nonverbal as well as verbal. The sixth chakra is called your third eye chakra. It's located right in the middle of your forehead, and it's associated with the pituitary gland. And this one's all about your intuition, your imagination, those types of things, kind of like broadening your horizons. And then the last chakra is called your crown chakra. This is the seventh chakra, and it's located right at the tip of your head. This one is associated biologically with the pineal gland. And this one's all about the unknown. And from a religious standpoint, for the Buddhists and Hindus, they take this as leaving space to kind of appreciate their God or gods, multiple gods. And but according to Maggie Batt, who is a practicer of yoga for 13 years as well as an author, she wrote a book in 2012 that stated that this chakra doesn't necessarily have to be a religious thing. It can also be interpreted in many different ways. And I think it's something that a lot of us can relate to, in the fact that we all have kind of unknowns that we're unsure about. I mean, we can't even predict what's going to happen within like the next hour or so. So, you know, just to wrap it up, the three things that I talked to you today about was the history of the chakras, where they came about. The second thing I talked to you about was the three lower chakras as well as the middle chakra. And the third thing I talked to you today about was the three higher chakras. And tying this back to kind of the question that I started with, I think that, you know, we all have things that we're worried about, things that we're stressed out about, and it's good to be able to deal with these things in like a positive manner. And so hopefully, I know there's a lot of information, but hopefully one of them kind of really resigned with you, and maybe it will help you be able to deal with stressful situations a little bit more, like in a healthier way. Yeah, okay, thanks for listening.